Bam! Okay guys, I'm going to talk to you how I got ripped and shredded, even though this is very diffused lighting, on a ketogenic protocol at almost 50 years of age. How clickbaity, right? That's going to be the clickbait. But I'm actually going to tell you how I became healthy, strong, and fit, because it's more about that than ripped and shredded. So when I was younger, I've been doing sports and I've been active my entire life. And people often ask me if I've ever been overweight. It depends on what you consider overweight. Have I been in more unhealthy periods of my life? Of course, of course. I'll be 50 in 2 months, so of course. I was born in 1967, people. So back then, we didn't know shite. We did a lot of the wrong things. I mean, back then, my mom was still cooking with Crisco. So definitely, my DNA has taken a hit. Yes. So for me to obtain the physical body I have now at just nearly 50 has taken non-stop work. The measures that I've had to take to fix all of the broken parts on my body has been absolutely exponential and absolutely 100% effort. So how I got ripped and shredded on keto was to be patient and take all the necessary steps that I need to take to evolve into this different fuel source, because my brain, just like everyone else, was addicted, especially to sweets. I would have this reactive hypoglycemia in the afternoon, horrible painful menstrual cramps, crap sleep, you name it, like everyone else. Digestive issues, like everyone else. So for me, to allow my body to get into a homeostatic balance has taken a lot of work. So in this first year, I didn't know what I was doing. So I ate too much fat. Not just fat, guys, because you can't eat too much fat. I ate the wrong kinds of fat. And what were they? Well, it wasn't the cheese. I was smart enough not to do that. It was the nut butters. It was like peanut butter, almond butter, and the nut butters, and I was struggling. I was still going through reactive hypoglycemia at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I used to personal train people, and people had no idea. I couldn't focus. I wasn't creating enough viable ketones on nut butters. And I went up in weight. My blood sugar was still high. That's the problem. Blood sugar high, not making enough viable ketones, you're going to go up in weight. But I kept making those adjustments, and I'd write down everything. Adjustments, adjustments, adjustments. So I started changing my quality of food was crap. Just like a lot of people who try keto, they're like, I went to the store and bought salami and mayo. And I'm like, okay, one's got nitrates and, preservatives and crap and sugar, and the mayo has sugar as well. So then after that, I began to get more healthy with my food options. So I started doing grass-fed and pastured everything. I changed my vegetables out to cruciferous type, and instead of still thinking I could do keto on sweet potato and squash, for example. Squash is what I was eating. I changed my macros out, and I started getting really high quality fats, especially the butter. I was doing a lot of coconut oil, but especially that butter. I started thinking about my sleep quality, because it was never really good. So I started thinking, okay, you need to ramp down and learn how to diaphragmatically breathe and get the blue light blocking glasses. I didn't go on to the keto board and get this from other people. I learned it on my own. So a lot of people are starting to take aspects of what I've been doing this stuff for almost 10 years, people. So when you go on the internet, people are like, I didn't know you existed. Wow, you really speak the truth. You really go into the subjects of like autoimmunity and lectins and salicylates, oxalates, goitrogens in foods, gut permeability problems. I mean, the sleep people, the fact that our adrenals are overloaded, those are things I started to protect. My adrenals, Not just the macros. I mean, the macros were easy for me to get that on point, correct. But it was the sleep, and it was the letting go of stress, and it was understanding all the inflammation in my body and in my gut. That's how I got ripped and shredded, and it's taken me the entire 10 years to do it. If you guys want to learn more, especially how to do it faster than I did, you can go to stephanieperson.com. I'm offering a keto course on my Facebook page, and as you guys know, I'm writing the ultimate keto book. I'm tired of this crap that you see on the internet that you can adapt on all these foods that have A1 casein and mycotoxins and high in omega-6 and, you know, on like coconut oil and olive oil, and people trying to adapt on these types of things, and the reactive hypoglycemia and the thyroid problems that just keep banging out like it's raining autoimmune reactions to keto. And, you know, physiological insulin resistance is now becoming a problem, which is why people wonder if you can do keto for the long term. I'm out, guys. stephanieperson.com, and be waiting for that book because I ain't playing. Peace.